Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Albrecht. I'm the Associate Director of the Butler Center for Dance and Fitness, and I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to tell you a little bit more about my self-care routine. You've already heard from Vicki about how she starts her mornings with hers, and we just wanted to show you how different people have slightly different routines. As Vicki mentioned, self-care is such an important but often the most overlooked part, especially in our day-to-day lives and routines. And so that's why I prioritize mine first thing in the morning. So if it looks like I just rolled out of bed, it's because I did. It's been really important to me to carve that time out in my day first thing in the morning. That way I make zero excuses to not make time for myself. I make it a priority as soon as I roll out of bed. I don't check emails, don't check texts, don't check social media. The first thing I do is get up and start my day by putting on clothes that I feel comfortable moving in. That way, when I want to take movement breaks throughout the day, I'm just ready to go. I don't need to change into anything else. Can just jump up out of my work chair and go and move however long I need to. And then I start making my morning coffee. And so really from that moment that the coffee maker starts brewing is completely me time. It's not spent having conversations with anybody else. It's not spent on my devices. I don't even enter my home workspace until I've thoroughly enjoyed this first cup of coffee. That's my me time. So if the weather's good, I like to come out here and sit in the sun. I'll do maybe a guided meditation or just sit and listen to the sounds of the birds, watch the dragonflies flit around my home garden here. I like to start the day completely barefoot and go into the yard and just feel the grass on my feet, breathe fresh air, and just really just have this time to do a body scan. So as I sit here and enjoy this first cup of coffee, I like to just take in what I'm feeling, not my expectations for the day, not things I need to get done, not a to-do list. I try and just clear everything out and just ask myself how I'm feeling today, physically, mentally, emotionally, how I'm feeling, things I'm grateful for and thankful for. And it could just be, I'm alive and breathing today. The sun is shining. I feel good. And that's all it takes for those intentional moments of self-care. It could be as short or as long as you need it to be. It could be outside, inside, whatever works for you. I just found that prioritizing this first thing in the morning and making that ritual around coffee, which is one of my favorite things, and being outside, another one of my favorite things, helps to just create that boundary between work and home, and also make sure that I am getting that time for myself and not scrambling to fit it in later in the day. So as we've said, self-care is so important, but often so overlooked. It doesn't have to look the same as Vicki's routine or mine. This is what we found works for us. So find what works for you and embrace it. And just make sure that you're fitting it into your day-to-day life so that you're refueling yourself as much as we're giving to others. How that looks and what amount of time that takes is going to depend, and it's going to look different for you than it does for me and it does for Vicki. But as long as you're making the space and time for yourself, no matter how short, do something that fuels you, do something that brings you joy, and be well.